I've never seen a man that has been undisciplined, accomplished greatness, and sustain it. Ladies, I'm gonna keep it real with you, right? While I am flattered, right? And I don't mean this in no disrespectful way, right? While I am flattered, I would appreciate it if you don't disrespect me in my DM, bro. I have a person that's been DMing me, bro, and it ain't one person, it's like about 10 people, and I be trying to be cool because I don't ever want to come across as like, just, weird or whatever, bro. But this lady told me and said, she DM'd me, Jose, and was like, don't be mean to me, daddy. So I'm not answering it. And then she told me, F me. I didn't answer it. And then she said, I apologize, I'm sorry. I still never answered it. This has been going on for months now.
Hey, let me go through this for a while.
And I won't say no names because it's like a few people. And I'm just like, damn, like, at what point do you just be like, man, let me stop playing with Trap like that? But then today, she just went on like a 15-message rant. They had a bunch of like voice messages. And I say, B, I can't listen to the voice message because she gonna think I'm entertaining it. So I just blocked her. And man, ladies, I know y'all might, but like on the real, like I'm not saying this I'm not trying to be like crazy or nothing, but man, that ain't cool, man. I be on some chill stuff, bro. Like, I'm not a DM bandit, right? I'm not the guy who trying to like have, relations through the DM. That ain't my thing. Like, I'm not the guy I'm not promiscuous. That's the right word, Jose? That's right. I'm not promiscuous, right? I'm on a journey. And here's what I know, bro. I'm gonna just keep it 100. Here's what I know. A lot of men have failed because of their lack of discipline sexually. And I refuse to be at this state in my life at 41 years of age. I refuse to be sexually undisciplined, if that's the right terminology. I got too much to lose to just randomly let my male part dictate how I maneuver through life. Right? Like, don't get me wrong, bro. Like, God will never stop making beautiful women. God will never stop making beautiful women. And it's even okay to acknowledge, right? Like, damn, nah, she beautiful. But at no point as a man should you allow that to dictate how you move. Because what happens is, I've never seen a man that has been undisciplined, accomplished greatness, and sustain it. You feel me? I've never seen it. And here's what I know even more so, Jose. The more you feed the beast, the bigger it gets. And it's only a matter of time before the beast devours you. It's only a matter of time. Any vices that you do not starve will eventually be detrimental to you. You feel me? And for men, the biggest thing that always dominate men is lust. You feel me? That's why it's good for men to have fasting moments. Nah, bro, I'm going to go 30 days. I'm going to go, you just deny your flesh. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Jose do it. Like we be talking like, dog. Like don't get me wrong, Jose, bro. I am enticed like every other man. And unlike Job, I don't got the hedge around me. Man, I ain't got the hedge around me. You feel me? I be having to self-impose this thing. You know what I'm saying? I be like, God, let me read a scripture. Dear Lord. You feel me? That's what I got to do. I got to put some ET on. I got to put some Jakes on. I got to let somebody talk to that inner man. You feel me? Because, bro, here's the dope part too, Jose. And I know we've got to talk about stocks. But, bro, you think I don't know people be seeing? And I'm going to be real with you. I'm scared at this point. Bro, you don't think I see people? I don't talk about money. But I talk about investment gains. Bro, you don't think I know people see, 2 million? But if he got 2 million here, I know he got something. He seemed truthful. Bro, you don't think I don't understand that? Somebody coming from somewhere? Who sent you?
Think about that first million when you was in the house.
You feel me? Like I know that. I'm not naive of that. Now I will say that I'm not the man that feel like you know how dudes be saying like, man, they ain't got nothing out here. Like you'll hear dudes say that, man, they ain't got nothing out here, man. Ain't no, there's some. Yeah. I disagree, brother. It's plentiful, right? It is abundant out here. And there are a lot of women out here with sustenance. Right? Like every woman out here not on some weirdo stuff. Right? There are women out who like, nah, yo, I bring what I'm supposed to bring. Like I bring it. Right? I bring it. But as men, we got to navigate that space a little better, fellas. You know what I'm saying? I'll be wrong if I was like, man, ain't nothing out here. No, bro, there was some amazing women out here. They got some women out here that, man, they probably got some women out here that quadruple what I make, dog. They out here. They got some women at the top of their food chain. They got some women out here, bro, who I know for a fact that'll take me to the next level. Because they built for it. Nurturing, they healed. They letting God lead them the way they supposed to be led. They ain't really they got a good balance between ratchet, classy. You know what I'm saying? Because we know we like a little bit of everything. I'm a street dude, so I love women that's green, that got a little bit of hood in them, right? I don't need you being through what I've been through. You just got a little Salt Bay in you, just a little bit of, you got a little city girl in you. But they out here. And they thrive, and they thrive, and they successful. But as men, you got to be able to be disciplined enough, bruh. We got to be able to be disciplined enough to not let every time this joker here get up to attention, he dictate what we got going on. Every time the wind blow, we moving with the wind. All right, I'm off of that. But let me just say that, man. Like, ladies, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't it. I'm healing. The real talk. I'm healing. All right, let me have a moment, Jose. Today, give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. This is important right here, bro. Watch this. I'm going through a phase in my life, Jose, where my therapist texted me today, and he said, "You good? I ain't talked to you in like 2 weeks." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good. Like, we gonna set up a call." And I realized, bro, like maybe around October. Now let me say this, Jose. This is real talk. I know this is a stock show, y'all. I'm coming. Right? I can honestly say that like the last 2 women that I've dated, 2, 3, have been dope women. I'm talking about top tier. I can't say nothing bad. The issue was I kept running into the same emotional barrier. And I didn't realize why I was doing it. And so the last woman I dated, I was like, nah, bro, like, I gotta fix this. Because if I don't fix this, watch this, Jose, I said, I'm gonna be a rich, lonely dude. Not alone, because you can always pay for companionship, right? But lonely as in emotionally abandoned. And that woman made me, like, she was so dope, she made me realize, nah, bro, you gotta go work on that. So I'm talking to my therapist, Jose, and he like, we talking, we going through some stuff, like he talking, I said, bro, let me tell you something, bro. I want to be real with you, bro. Like, he like, I talked about, like, what's one of your biggest fears? And I was like, if I'm being real with you, I'm like, because I've been abandoned, because I went through so much stuff alone, like, and I cried to him. I'm like, bro, I was in prison for 10 years alone. Like, my family came, seen me. My uncle and my cousin came see me one time. My mama came see me when she first got out of jail. And the chick who set me up had the audacity to come see me. It's only 3 visits I ever got in prison, dog. Right? And I was like, yo, I've been so alone. People who come from my situation will probably be like, not rock with their family. But I love my family. And I don't hold them not josing me against them, because I put me in there. Right? And so I said, you know, one of my biggest fears, bruh, is really just dying alone. And I said, the reason why I've been alone was because, like, the reason why I've been alone is because I got so accustomed to being alone. And the reason why I was accustomed to being alone, because I had normalized it. And what we don't realize is, bro, like, we not supposed to go through life alone. As human beings, bro, it's not sane for us to go through life alone. I'm a loner. Bro, that's not good. The most successful predators in the world are predators that hunt as a family. Now, here's what people don't realize about that. The highest kill rate comes from the wild dog. The highest kill rate. They got a 97% kill rate. And here's why. They run in packs of between 60 and 120. Now, because they run so deep, you might think to yourself, well, how do they feed each other? Well, they never stop hunting. They get kills on a daily basis. But here's the dope part. The mothers and the fathers hunt and bring the food back to the kids. And then once the little puppies get older, they bring them on a chase, and they'll chase the prey down for at least 60 to 70 miles. And they never chase, they gallop. Right? So every time you look back, there's a bunch of dogs just chasing you. Okay, you running 60 miles an hour. It's just like, yep. And then they take turns shifting on who go in the front. Like, oh, all right, your turn. Okay, your turn. They transition. But here's the dope part. They never kick the child out of the family. You know who do that? Lions, gorillas. And they actually lower on the chain than we think. You're not meant to be alone. And so when I talked to my therapist about it, bro, I was like, say, bro, like, so we just started talking. He was like, all right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about why you feel like that. Let's talk about how you get there. Let's talk about, and bro, I started talking about it, and bro, I started feeling better. And I started realizing, like, all right, this is it. And so as men, I want us to not just be able to go get the money. not just be able to protect, not just be able to provide, but as men, we got to be leaders. And one of the key components of leadership is discipline. One of the key components of leadership is discipline. Like, I'll be honest with you. I can almost promise you, bro, like if you with your woman and you see a nice woman, if you don't stare at her, bro, you all right. You and your woman sitting down, you see a nice looking woman, she ain't gonna trip on that, because there's a good chance what I've noted about women is women don't mind complimenting another beautiful woman. At least in this day and era. They're like, oh, she's beautiful. But with men, we don't be having discipline. So we lack our discipline. When we see something, you want your whole body change. Right? So I want us as men, as we get on a journey, as we start becoming better men, as we start evolving, I want us to start tapping more into our discipline. Because as we talk about wealth, I want you to understand this. A single man can't build wealth. Here's why. Wealth is about family structure. And when we talk about family structure, it is important. Now, I'm not going to get into having multiple wives and all that, because if some people believe in that, I'm not about to fight that fight. If you believe in it, cool. If you don't believe in it, cool. It is what it is. But I do know when we talk about wealth, when you talk about wealth, every time you speak about wealth, you never talk about one person. You talk about a family last name. And that's by design. Every time we talk about wealth, you talk about a last name. You never talk about an individual. You never say the Rothschild person. You never say you say the family. Right? You talk about him initiating it, but you talk about the family. You never just talk about Sam. You talk about the Waltons. Right? You never talk about a Kennedy. You talk about the Kennedys. You never talk about a Mars. You talk about the Mars family. You never talk about one of the Saudis. You talk about the whole Saudi. You know what I'm saying? You never talk about one person. You never talk about one person. When you speak about wealth, you speak about a whole last name. You never speak about, so that tells us, just when we look at the blueprint, it tells us that wealth is a family mission. It's a family mission. That's why we say in our mantra, turning our last name to an asset. It's about family. It's about family. It's about family. That's what it's about. It's about taking that last name and changing the dynamic of it, increasing the purchasing power. So now when they say your name, they like, bat. Let's go.